stop. All right, stop. All right, stop. All right, stop. 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 Stop.
Durham, the land of the Prince Bishops. It's a beautiful city, famous for its magnificent cathedral that dominates the historic skyline. Renowned too for its university, a seat of learning held in high esteem all over the world. But Durham has a third claim to fame. Its record-breaking ice hockey team, the Durham Wasps. The game is a religion in these parts, and they like to keep it in the family. The Wasps' supremacy is built on a dynasty. It's the Smiths who rule the roost on and off the ice. Owners, coaches, star players, they all carry the same name.
Over the years, you know, it's become very traditionally family orientated, and I think that's what adds, you know, flavour to the Castlereagh Cup basically, and that's what makes it exciting.
There's always a tremendous atmosphere.
Well, there is. I mean, you know, when you get 4 sets of fans in there, all screaming for their team, then you're going to get that kind of atmosphere. I think the fact that it's at Durham and the crowd's right on top of the play really helps, you know, and brings over that atmosphere.
There's very little another famous family have to learn about ice hockey in this city. The Johnsons were the backbone of the Wasps until they defected to Humberside. Now they're back.
You know, it's a nice feeling, and it's good to have the boys back playing at Durham again. You know, we've spent a lot of years there, and to come back into this tournament is really exciting for us.
Is it pride as well that you know, all the family are involved?
Oh yeah, it's pride, and plus the fact that we live in the city of Durham. You know, we've got to walk around here every day, and it's good that we are in it, and we'll make sure that we do well on it.
You couldn't wish for a finer setting for the Premier Ice Hockey Tournament of the North. The Castlereagh Cup has reached its magnificent 7th year, but so far the trophy hasn't left the city of Durham. Now we've pushed back the boundaries to include newcomers, Humberside Seahawks, but some star players have travelled from the field already to make their mark in this competition. The Whitley Warriors found their leading light in Hilton Ruggles 4 years ago. He was a breath of fresh air when he arrived at the holiday resort. The explosive forward is still giving pleasure to thousands of fans. Now the Montreal sharpshooter has the Castlereagh Cup in his sights, and he's looking to turn the opposition grey. But that cuts no ice with this face in the crowd. Andre Marlowe has been head and shoulders above the rest since he signed for the Billingham Bombers 5 years ago and made Teesside his home. He's in the market for success and hoping to get his hands on the real thing this time around. Well, the stage is set for another explosive tournament. Newcomers Humberside Seahawks play Whitley Warriors in the first semi-final, so let's join commentators Paul Ferguson and first Roger Thames.
Nobody really able to get any sort of passing movement going. That was a good steal there for Whitley. They can get the puck turned into the middle there. Milton Keynes trying to get involved as well, number 17. And it's all happening down there in the corner with Rob Abel. Puck's loose, and that's the opening goal there for the Whitley Warriors. And it's Alfie Miller, the senior man, gets in there, and that's an important first score for Whitley.
Some good work in the corner by Abel. He really took it off Carbo. Miller is right in front to bang it home.
Well, maybe being short of extra players has pulled the best out, and here's Dumas. And Dumas gets it in at the second attempt. It's 2-0 to the Warriors. Claude Dumas took 2 goes at it, but he made sure in the end.
Well, during regular season play, this guy has 61 goals. He's 4th in the scoring. A good stop, but the rebound is there for Dumas to put over the red line. From a different angle, the shot, a good save. He just gets to that puck at the last moment, and the light goes on.
This is a cracking start by the Warriors, and they really rocked the Seahawks here. Seahawks 0, Warriors 2. Idale credited with the assist on that second goal for the Warriors.
The underdogs, the Whitley Warriors, have come out without any style at all, but they're doing some tenacious forechecking, and they're staying on the big guns like Bidner and Lambert, and they're giving them a hard time out there. As I say, they don't have a lot of style. You've got a lot of young kids who are falling all over the place, but they're doing the job.
Martin King here. Oh, that's a cracker. Plenty of style in that one. And Martin King, well, you can just see what he thinks about that. That's a super shot.
Well, I'm sure this goal will send the Seahawks into a complete panic. They know that it's a short-time game. Look at this. He picks the top corner right upstairs in the attic. There's a bit of confusion out there. The Seahawks are trying to get Frankie Killen in between the pipes, and the referee didn't see what was going on. They had their goalie off the ice, and Frankie Killen goes out to play goal. He's well supported here by both the Humberside fans and the Durham fans.
Ruggles, Dumas. Markham. Now Ruggles again. Johnny Idale's there. Idale, oh, that's sharp work by Idale. And Whitley are really flying now. That's another quality score. Great work there, Paul.
This is very, very pretty indeed. They must have heard me say they don't have any class, they don't have any talent, and it's just raw guts and blood. But look at this is class. Idale saw this coming a mile away. He broke into the open space, and he beats Frankie Killen on the first shot.
The Whitley bench has every right to be pleased with its opening performance. Matthew Miller smiling there, enjoying his night out. The final minute then of this first period. Chance here perhaps Lambert. Yes, they pulled one back. Ross Lambert. And that's the sort of shooting they need to get back into this game. That was more like it, Paul.
Well positioned. Ross Lambert lets the wrist shot go to the stick. Beats the goalie cleanly.
There's Jonker, Peter Johnson, the Seahawks coach, who won't be too pleased with the way this game has gone. 19 seasons here as a player and coach when Durham first won the Castle Eden back in '86. Ruggles, nice touch. Dumas. Markham, well cut out that. Anthony Johnson. And Stephen Johnson, and he doesn't throw those chances away. Stephen Johnson back on his own ice. 5 times a winner with Durham. And Humberside edging back.
This was lovely, a nice pass, threading the eye of the needle there. Stephen Johnson going in, makes no mistake. The wrist shot, 10 feet out, bingo. From a different angle, right in on goal. No mistake here, into the corner.
Ruggles, did he go all the way? Ross taken out by Sean Johnson temporarily. Looks like we got a penalty, first one we've had. Tripping call against Dave Ross. Cooking it was actually called as. But Ross, the first Whitley player to go into the penalty box, and that could be crucial. Idale. Ruggles desperately trying to close down the men. Dumas doing a good job there. Good defending. A short-handed goal now really would be a body blow. There's Dumas. That's a class goal from Dumas. That really is the way to respond. Look at the grin. That was sharp work there from Claude Dumas.
Dumas picks up the second goal of the game, and watch this cheeky little move coming here. Taps it beyond the skates, drops it right underneath the goaltender. Number 5, a short-handed goal, goes round the defenseman and puts it under the goalie. No sweat.
He's going to a lot of changes in the Humberside team in a couple of weeks, and maybe they just really haven't quite got their new formation bedded in yet. And you can't have had too many more changes than Whitley have had tonight. Lambert. Bidner alongside him, Todd Bidner. Kevin Dean, and they picked up another one. Steele, I think it was.
Let's look at this again. The shot, Bidner, the save is right there, but the rebound is just lying loose, and that goes upstairs. Again, from a different angle, coming in, the goaltender is down, can't get the glove hand over.
One man will be enjoying the performance of Whitley Warriors so far. Terry Matthews down there, their former coach, and still with claret and yellow blood in his veins, a real die-hard down at the Hill Heads rink. Rob Abel trying to close things down, trying to keep Humberside pegged back in their own defensive zone. This is Anthony Johnson though. Sean, his brother, in the middle. Dixon. That's another one by Dixon. He'll have enjoyed that. Paul Dixon, the former Durham man with 2 winners' medals, has kept his own Castle Eden Cup hopes alive.
This one makes it 5-4. Johnson slams on the brakes. Dixon comes in as the trailer. Watch this, right from the hash marks, right in the far corner. Good shot. Again, we see Dixon coming in. He's a defenseman. Got the boomer for the corner.
Humberside Seahawks 4, the Warriors 5, and it's going to be a nerve-jangling last few minutes in this semi-final. Just 1 goal in it, and there's no overtime in these semi-finals. We're straight to a best-of-5 penalty shootout. Dumars, puck still loose there. Now John Iredale can take the pressure away. Now Dumars and Ruggles are up there. Can they make something of this break? And Iredale flashes past that goal, but it's still not clear, and Ruggles couldn't turn it on target. But that's opened up the rink, and there's a chance here for Humberside to break. Stephen Johnson going for the long-range shot, and Kevin Dean not in the mood to be beaten from that range.
Well, Ruggles could have put this game on ice. He really could have. He missed the corner by inches at the far end of the rink. That would have made it 6 for Whitley, but it wasn't to be.
Ross looking it clear. It's loose, and that's the equaliser. It's Lambert. Ross Lambert, the number 9, pulls the Seahawks level.
This is the one that levels the score. Lambert is right out front. Watch Lambert get it right in the face after he scores. There comes the punch right on the jaw, but he doesn't mind. That's in the net. Lambert cruising right out front. There's a loose puck. That's in the net, and there's the big hit.
Now Ruggles with a chase on here with Lambert. Killen's come all the way out. It's desperate stuff there. Frank Killen right in there. That's the final hooter. We have a penalty shootout. Seahawks 5, Warriors 5. It could not have been closer. We've had some great shootouts here in the Castle Eden Cup, and we've another one ahead of us. So Anthony Johnson for Humberside with the first penalty against Kevin Dean. Johnson, and he's put it away neatly. What a relief it must be for these players when they can find the net.
Remember, the player shooting the puck has only 1 bite of the cherry. He starts at center, and once he takes that shot towards the goal, that's it. He can't touch it again. The goalie comes out, but that looks so easy the way Johnson does it.
So now it's called Dumars. 6-5 to the Seahawks. Dumars for the Warriors. And a great save there by Killen. Killen's come up with it.
That was just the start of Killen's heroics. The former Wasps netminder saved the next 2 Warriors penalties as well. Mind you, the Seahawks squandered their next 3. The Warriors are still a goal down. They've got 2 penalties left. The Seahawks won. It's Whitley's turn.
6-5 to Humberside, and it's Johnny Iredale with a chance to level it. Here goes Iredale, and he's put it away. The Warriors are back in it now. Look at the smile there, Paul.
Brilliant goal. He takes his time. He knows where he's going to put it. Right up into the top corner. Good stuff from Iredale.
Here goes Dale Lambert then. He's got to put this one away. But he hasn't done. He's missed it. He looks stunned.
Well, the three big imports have done nothing at all in this shootout. Here's another one that goes wide.
So Rob Abel can put Warriors into the final. He's done it! Rob Abel has done it, and Warriors go into the final. And just look at the delight there. What a cliffhanger.
The pressure is on Abel here. He really was under the spotlight. He kept his cool, head down. Now he picks his head up, looks at the goaltender, moves to his right, and beats him cleanly.
Oh, unbelievable. Came here just about a week ago and I don't know, speechless, I guess is the word.
Did you have to draw straws for taking that last shot?
I didn't even know I was going last until the captain, Johnny Iredale, said, "You're last." And there was nothing I could do at that point. They had already written it down on the paper.
What was going through your mind?
People were telling me to shoot. People were telling me to deke. I tried to pull the goalie to one side. He didn't move. And all I had left was between the legs, and it went through.
This is quite some tournament, isn't it?
Oh, great. The crowds here are great. Much more enthusiastic than what I'm used to back home in the States.
Well, as you can see, we've raided the trophy cabinet here at the Riverside Rink with the help of our two security guards, Christopher and Jane. We've got all three Castle Eden Cups because, of course, Durham has won it for 6 years, and this is this year's trophy. Who's going to win it this year?
Durham.
You positive?
Yeah.
Who do you reckon?
Durham.
Let's go and find out. It's Durham Wasp against Billingham Bombers for our second semi-final. Here's the commentators, Paul Ferguson and Roger Thames.
Certainly the signing of Scott Morrison was a great boost for the Bombers. Got some dangerous men on their team and an inspirational figure in their leader Andre Marlowe, who's been coach and isn't weighed down with that responsibility this year, but there's Marlowe. He's worth two men, quite often plays the same ice time as two men. It's Cranston there, and Damien Smith firing in that shot. Marlowe, number 27, really getting in there, and it's loose, and it's tucked away there for the opening goal by the number 7, Damien Smith. Durham straight away in their stride.
1-0 the score. Just a couple of minutes gone in the first period here. Watch number 7. Everyone forgets about him. Everyone is watching the puck. They all go after the puck carrier. So easy for Damien Smith.
So Wasps into the lead. So Durham 1, Billingham 0. And there's the equaliser, and that's Scott Morrison straight away into the scoring routine for the Bombers. Well, that's the way to make an impact. Morrison back like a flash.
Well, great reply from the Billingham Bombers from an impossible angle. Scotty Morrison puts it in the net. Again, from our camera in the sky, look at this from a sharp angle by number 19, Scott Morrison.
So this is a flying game, and there's another goal going in there. And Brabantine takes the salute. And what a fierce and furious start to this semi-final. 2-1 now to Wasps. Rick Brabant.
Blaisdell setting it up in the corner. Number 9 out front, the leading scorer, makes no mistake here. Whips it around, and number 31, Chris Newton is beaten.
Chris Newton, it seems, injured in trying to make that save, and he's gone on. That certainly is a blow for Bombers. Chris Newton carted away there. It's going to get to see exactly what happened. Mark Dowd is going to have to go in goal. Mike O'Connor. Blaisdell. Cooper. Brabant. Blaisdell in the middle. This is Blaisdell. Well, what opportunism from Blaisdell. He instinctively knew exactly where the corner of that net was. And that shot was pure instinct.
The Durham #1 line, the BBC line, can I say that? Strikes again. Watch Blaisdell on the one-timer here. Brabant is there, Cooper is there, but Blaisdell makes it count. Cooper way back at the point. Blaisdell sees it coming and picks the far side of the net.
And Coach Paul Smith, who knows what it's like to get his hands on that trophy, will be well pleased with the start. Right in by Ian Cooper. Blaisdell didn't connect, he did that time. Blaisdell gets his second. He is just lethal in front of goal. Just needs no time or room.
Well, the big line strikes again. Blaisdell didn't get the first one away properly, but the second one right into the corner of the net. Again, from the slot area, he gets a lucky break, gets it back onto the stick, and makes no mistake.
Whistle, and it's in there by Dave Whistle. And Bombers straight away have got their own revenge.
Dave Whistle is 7th in the league scoring, and he's been quiet up until now, but look at this devastating slap shot. Goaltender beaten cleanly. Whistle, from just at the top of the circle, picks the far post.
What for Bombers too, and that livens things up a little bit. Bombers supporters are winding their team up for a final assault to try and pull out something quite dramatic. And we've seen a dramatic recovery in the first semi-final. Are we going to get one in the second as well? Dave Whistle trying to come up with it. Marlowe's gone forward. Blaisdell again, formidable barrier. And now it's Brabant away, Brabant on Dowd. And that's just typical Rick Brabant. That's what makes him the top goal scorer. And Brabant kills off the Bombers.
Quick thinking by Blaisdell to beat Brabant. The 1-2 combination. Brabant so confident, waits for the goaltender to make the first move, and then he puts it into the net. From a different angle, up in the sky, we see the shot upstairs in the attic.
Rick, a tough test there in the semi-final.
Yes, I mean, it always is. When you have the short version of the game, and you gotta score early. If you don't, you're behind the 8 ball. And Cleveland's a good defensive club, and they came out and they stayed with us for the first period. And we seemed to open things up towards the end of the game.
It was a hectic first period, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was up and down both ways. Both teams could have capitalized on some good opportunities. We just happened to put a few pucks in the net, and they were behind the 8 ball.
This tournament does really mean an awful lot to Durham, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I mean, you got so much pressure riding on you. I mean, we've won it 6 times now. The fans expect us to win it again. And the hardest part is getting to the final. So we're there. We're looking forward to tomorrow night.
For the final of the Castle Eden Cup, the fans have been queuing up outside here for hours to get the best seat in the house. They're nearly all inside, so let's join our commentators Roger and Paul for the 7th Castle Eden Cup final. Whitley Warriors against Durham Wasps.
And here come the team of the tournament so far, the Whitley Warriors. They really turned on a superb performance in the semi-final, and they really seem to have got up for this competition, Paul.
They're up for this one, but they have to put in a performance similar to that of the semi-final. That was a gutsy, fast-skating, close-checking performance, and they need that again tonight against Durham.
And they've certainly got their fans out here in force tonight. just listen to that welcome for the champions. Here's the big blue machine, Durham. They really are formidable at the moment, and I think so far, Paul, we've only really seen them at three-quarter pace.
That's right. They've got a lot more to show everyone, and I'm sure they're going to try that tonight. So much depth, good goaltending, great defense, and the best forwards in the country. Let's watch them perform.
So here we go in the 1992 Castle Eden Cup final, presented once again by Whitbread Best Scotch. And an absolutely packed house here at the Riverside Rink. We've had great crowds for this tournament, and have every reason to see a real exhibition of hockey this evening. But Paul, it's very important for Whitley that they keep their discipline. That's what got them such a good result in the semi-final, wasn't it?
That's right. They stayed out of the penalty box, and they kept the players on the ice, and they kept the players skating. That's the key there. Keep them skating. Don't sit back and relax. Don't let Durham have a chance to get started.
They really came out flying last night, Durham. They hammered Cleveland. Billingham Bombers now in the opening period, and they never really recovered from that. And I'm sure the Warriors will have noted that, and will know it's very important for them to get a foothold in this match. This is Brabant, just one of the men they've got to keep a curve on. They've got a really dangerous attack. Whitley, only Durham themselves have outscored them in the Premier Division this season, and they really need to transfer that form to this cup final. 6 times Durham have won this competition. They're looking for a magnificent 7. And Whitley, I don't think, want to let that happen, to say the least. Now, break on here. Cranston, Smith is wide. Switching positions neatly, but stout defending by Armstrong. And the puck's free again. Kevin Dean concentrating, making sure he doesn't lose sight of it. But it's still Durham Wasps in possession. This is Abel. Leach on the chase, but plenty of players back for Durham. Now Dumas. Quite have the room for that shot. Get it on target anyway. And that's the opening goal of the game for the Warriors. It's Mike Rowe. Mike Rowe missed the semi, but he's come back in to make his mark in this final. And Warriors have got the lead.
This was a rocket of a shot, a poor clearance, a one-timer there, in off the post. It goes to the far side of the net and crosses the red line. From our camera in the sky here, a poor clearance by Durham, and that's in the net.
Unassisted opening goal there for the Warriors. Warriors 1, Wasps 0, and that's just the start they need. Here's Alfie Miller. Miller couldn't get a puck on that. And Damien Smith. Armstrong getting in the way. Smith turns it back again. Cranston. Ivor Bennett. Again, Kevin Dean keeping tight. Claude Dumas breaking now. Nice little touch there, hoping to find Miller, but Durham have broken it up again. This is Cranston, he can work up ahead of steam. Dumas clashing with him.
Penalty, interference is the call, and the big Canadian from Telford Lions, Quebec, Claude Dumas, will sit for 2.
Takes it up. Blaisdell. Blaisdell going through. Kevin Dean, very cool, very calm.
Nice solo effort here from Mike Blaisdell. You know, the guy, we said, 10 years experience, goes around Armstrong like he's standing still, puts it on the forehand, tries to go for that far corner, but he's too close in. Good save by Dean. Different angle here, looking down on Blaisdell, a round 1 defenseman. What's Rowe doing over there? Good save by Dean.
7 shots so far on Kevin Dean's goal, compared to only 3 on Stephen Foster's, but one of those counted. Bant in the corner there. 30 seconds left on this penalty. And if they can just keep it tight through this, Warriors, that'll be another little psychological boost for them. And Connor. There could be a steal on here through Rowe. Here goes Rowe again. And young Stephen Foster did well. The goal came off its mountings there, but Mike Rowe was definitely looking for the short-handed goal.
The chase was on there, two big defensemen. Mike Rowe had a stride advantage when he picked up the bouncing puck. O'Connor is all over him.
And he's done well to see off that power play. Kumar back on the ice. Warriors full strength. Tony Armstrong now with the puck. Again, Whitley keep it tight there. No way through for the Bant. A long spell of Durham possession here. It's wearing for Whitley.
A long spell for this BBC line there, Brabant, Blaisdell and Cooper. They've been out for over 2 minutes.
Former commentator Phil Ferguson there. Rowe. Ruggles. Now Dumas. That's an icing call. Change of lines there. A long spell there for the first line.
Much too long in a game like this. You're playing against some hard skaters out there. You've got to change your personnel. You've got to get fresh legs after 45 a minute.
Damian Smith. They haven't got it clear, Warriors.
Another penalty on the play. Tripping is the call. And again, it's going against the Whitley Warriors. David Ross will sit for 2. The trip coming from behind the goal here. Damian Smith being dumped right behind the cage.
Big Dave Ross then sits it out. Cooper nearly got a little touch in by brother Ian. Dumas. Ruggles has stolen it. They're back to full strength now. O'Connor. Rowe. Markham. King. Ian Cooper. Markham again. Nice looking break building up here. There's a little bit of a altercation going on off the puck with Ian Cooper and Longstaff.
Ian Cooper was lucky to get away with that. He held on to Longstaff's stick and he put his leg underneath his and tripped him up. I was watching the referee, David Large, and he was looking the other way at the time. That could have cost him 2.
Longstaff with the band down. Balls have got it. King. Ruggles, nothing there for him. O'Connor. Rowe. Longstaff. Markham. And the penalty.
Mike O'Connor goes for interference right in front of the goal. And and the Whitley Warriors are starting to throw some nice passes together. Mike O'Connor came up nice, brought it into the zone. O'Connor bringing his man down right in front of the net. That'll cost him 2 minutes.
Smith snapping away at him again. And Dumas and Brabant clashing then. You can see these little pockets of discontent bubbling all over the place, can't you?
That's right. All it takes is a little bump there, but look at Grabin with the elbows up. Got to protect the goalie, got to protect his back when he turns around. Foster comes out and bobbles it. Grabin looks for oncoming traffic, and there's the collision.
Longstaff around his man well there, finding the target there with the shot, and that gives O'Connor the chance to pick up the loose puck. O'Connor needing 2 goals to feed Brabant into the final minutes of this first period. And then Cooper's shot, well fielded again by Kevin Dean. Cooper gets another chance there, couldn't control it, puck's loose, and again he just got a lot of bodies between the puck and the goal. And if in doubt, that really isn't too bad a tactic. And perhaps if you were coach Ian Finlayson for the Warriors, Paul, would you be very satisfied with their first half performance? First period performance?
I would. They're doing the right thing. They're getting in front of the shots. They're staying in position. They're doing what they did the other night in the semi-final, and right now it's paying off.
Oh, that's a soft goal. Stephen Cooper, that really is a shame for Kevin Dean, who's kept out everything difficult, and then a little effort like that trickle in.
Super duper Stephen Cooper right in front of the net here. This is a giveaway. Look at that. A Whitley stick puts it right on Cooper's stick, and that's in the net. From upstairs, Cooper's left alone in the slot area. He's not used to being there, but he makes the most of it.
Paul Smith looks fairly impassive, the Wasps coach. It's a key time to draw level. Took down 16 shots to actually find their opening goal. Warriors 1, Wasps 1. 8 seconds left in this first period. There goes the hooter. It's been very tight, very close indeed, but Warriors will be more than disappointed not to take that 1-goal lead into the dressing room. It's been a fascinating start, and Warriors are certainly pushing Wasps all the way here. The end of the first period, Warriors 1, Wasps 1. Ice hockey is certainly a young people's sport. One of the things you notice when you look around the rink tonight, a number of families out here enjoying a great sporting occasion. This final, 1 each, and surprisingly low-scoring, Paul.
It really is, because both teams have so much firepower out there, but we still have 2 periods to go. Anything can happen.
And the longer it goes on, the more that Durham will look to make their strength in depth really pay. This is a cup match. It is a cup final. It's not just another important league game. And it really does seem to make a psychological difference to the players. They know it's a one-off. Warriors looking to start the second period as they started the first, with the opening strike. There's Brabant. And again, not able to test the keeper at the end of it. Back in there, and there's the first goal of the second period, scored by Ian Cooper, number 66. And it's put the Wasps ahead, and they've got them up on their feet.
Well, Ian Cooper has come out flying in his period. Stephen, his brother, gets it over to him. The one-timer right between the pads. Dean won't be happy with this. He should have left the stick on the ice. A simple save, but that's in the net.
Paul Smith, I think he got back in time to see that one, and he'll be very pleased to see the scoreline anyway. It's Warriors 1, Wasps 2 now. And after such a superb first period display by Kevin Dean, the 2 goals that he's let in either side of the interval have really been soft runs. Dumas. You can sense Wasps trying to wind it up. Cranston checking there. Tasker. Cranston having a bit of a kerfuffle there on the boards. It's Claude Dumas for Whitley Warriors. Warriors looking to get their way back to level terms. Armstrong will have to be careful. And they've stolen the puck again. This is Cranston. Harry Gross giving him a shove. Kevin Dean full stretch there down on the ice. Cranston having to be separated.
Dean lucky to grab that at the second attempt. He really made a meal of it. Cranston here taking on 2 players, getting the chop. Dean goes out, loses his stick, puts a punch in on Cranston, and eventually smothers the puck.
It's fallen for the Warriors. Longstaff trying to knock it further up the ice. Mike O'Connor now. Leach. Being dumped out of it by O'Connor. Ruggles just couldn't take the puck in his stick movement then. He seemed to half turn around as though it was there, but then looked down to find out that it had just escaped him.
Rowe got that shot away, but it was an easy one for Stephen Foster to make the save right up into the chest protector. Here he is, right on the circle, turns around, a one-timer. But Foster sees it all the way.
Armstrong, the last line. Just pass through for Dumas. Punches into John Hutling. Come down again through Damien Smith. Cranston couldn't cash in. Puck still around. Kevin Dean. Pretty frantic stuff down there in front of Kevin Dean's net.
Excellent stuff between Damien Smith, the local boy, and Tim Cranston, the Canadian import. They're throwing the puck around nicely out there, and they're causing all sorts of problems for the Whitley Warriors defense and goaltender.
Chase on here. Not able going all the way, but Foster had it all in hand, literally, as it happened. It seems as though the teams really can't quite get going.
Warriors are struggling right now. This is the first time I think we've had a face-off in this end, in this period. They're happy just to clear the puck out of their zone and play defensive hockey. They're not going to win that way. They've got to go forward. They've got to stop the Wasps from coming out of their own zone.
Only managed one shot on Stephen Foster's goal this period, which for a team with such a good goal-scoring record is a little disappointing for them. Here's Ivor Bennett. Fairly tightly and a good pass that across to Hutley, and Dean again keeps his eye on it. Here's John Hutley, the defence man, testing Kevin Dean.
Clever play by Bennett, slams on the brakes, heads up hockey, rink-wide pass over to Hutley. Hutley comes in from a sharp angle and lets the shot go. Dean makes the save on the second attempt.
Cranston, Wilkinson. Six shots so far on Kevin Dean's goal. That looks like 27. And again, getting a bit involved, Ivor Bennett at the heart of it.
Roger, this second line for Durham really does make things happen out there. They're buzzing all over the ice. Cranston, whether it's Tasker or Bennett, and Damian Smith are winning a lot of support here in this rink.
Brabant to flick it back for Blaisdells. He plays there still trying to get somewhere. Richard Markham's got to stick to it. Not for long. Still Warriors under pressure. Brabant. And cut loose again. And Warriors survive. It's quite a clear-cut opening that for Brabant. He certainly seemed to line up his shot, but never got the reward that he might have expected.
With an injured Whitley Warrior down in the far corner. Difficult to see who it is right now. Number 17,
Martin King it is. Trying to see what happened there. We might be able to check it in a moment.
let's take a look at this on the slow-mo. Oh, Brabant takes him into the corner. Doesn't look like a direct hit. He'll sit down now and take a break, count his arms and legs, and see if everything's still there, but I'm sure he'll be back.
Still nobody can really get a clean shot in. Abel. And Dumar came out of something there, down in the middle of the ice.
Tasker is going to go for interference. He caught Dumar high, and the Warriors are over at the penalty box. They don't like what they saw. It's an interference call. But Dumas is down, and he felt that one. For the big Canadian to stay that long on the ice, it's unusual. The play is in center ice. Difficult to see there.
Looking for the old Leland thread, I would think. Broken up by O'Connor. Again, Mike Rowe has to skate back for the puck and try and start something all over again for the Warriors. And Leach. O'Connor has to turn. Alfie Miller trying to get in there. Armstrong. Miller and O'Connor was doing a little bit of figure skating. But again, Durham have it. And there's a break on here. Ian Cooper. Dean collects it.
Durham are not making it easy for the Warriors. They're throwing the puck around nicely, and they're going forward despite the man advantage here. Cooper coming in. It's an easy one for Dean to handle.
Ruggles, he's a man who can pull a goal out of nowhere. And here goes Ruggles again. Picked up by Longstaff. Again, they can't really test young Stephen Foster.
Inexperience there. Longstaff went in on the backhand side, should have taken the shot on the backhand side. Tried to flip to his forehand, and he couldn't get the shot away.
Tasker back. And that's excellent work by Durham to see a lengthy little test.
Some excellent stuff there from Mike O'Connor on defense, Mike Blaisdell, Rick Brabant, Stephen Cooper taking a well-deserved break. It was a long time to be a man down.
There's O'Connor. He's had a spell coaching himself, and he knows this game inside out. He's one of the most formidable defensemen in the country. Abel down there, the number 18 for Warriors. 10 is Alfie Miller. Each not able to control it. Cranston not letting him. Putley now for Durham. Picked up by Armstrong. Wilkinson. Damien Smith trying to weave his way through the Warriors' rear guard. Abel. Well, he worked the opening well there. Changed the angle, seemed to do everything, just couldn't pull out the shot to finish it all off. Now Leach trying to get something going there. Alfie Miller's lost his helmet. Wilkinson. Smith turning. The pack runs free for Rob Abel. Abel runs into Cranston. Didn't prove too good an idea.
That was a good check from Cranston. He stood his ground. Abel had his head down just for a second after completing that great run on goal a moment ago where Foster came up with a key save. But watch this. Goes in on goal, keeps with it, but so does the goaltender, Foster. Good move from him.
Here's Hilton Ruggles. Well, we've got a little bit of an altercation over the far side.
Great back there. And Abel going at it.
Abel, the new boy, and they really are having a go at each other. There can't be any long running hostilities. Hardly met. I don't know what quite prompted that to you, Paul.
Came right off the face-off, and watch, the officials will stand back until there's a moment when they can get in. Now they're both in. They go in both at the same time. Never grab one guy. That's good officiating there. Let them slug it out for a minute. Now they'll cool off in the box.
Well, having said earlier on that Braben, this was somebody who likes to get involved in a punch-up. It'd be hard pushed to believe it. It certainly lightened up the crowd.